We are now inside the Zayed Sports City Stadium. You can see the preparation is in full swing. In fact, the organizers tell me 65,000 members of the Indian diaspora are expected here, and roughly around 7 p.m. tomorrow is when the Prime Minister will be addressing this diaspora. Be it the Alphonse Arena in Sydney or Madison Square Garden event in New York City, we have often seen that interaction with the Indian community has been an important part of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's foreign policy. With me, some organizers of this big event of Ahlan Modi. I want to understand from you, sabse pehle, why Ahlan Modi?
Ahlan Modi means we welcome Modi. So welcome Modi. Ahlan in Arabic is called as, Ahlan is basically for Arabic word for welcome.
Okay, since you both are organizers, I want to understand from you, when did the preparations begin and how many people are you expecting?
This preparation began 2.5 months ago. Okay, we are expecting about 40,000 people here. This is a much bigger event. Okay, you see the ambience, you get overawed by the overall ambience. So somebody who comes here, he'll be really coming in for a great experience. And much bigger gates, larger number of gates are there. And also the Indian diaspora relationship, with the UAE and India relationship are on a different keel, especially after signing of the CEPA. Trade relations are on an upswing, and there is just general mood like these are brother countries we are dealing about. So because of the trade and a lot of business activity, everybody is so upbeat and excited, and we have closed the registrations about 10 days back, but still we have a lot of pressure of many people like pressuring
65,000 plus on the 2nd of February. Okay. We were asked to close because they obviously didn't want a larger crowd than the 60,136 of Wembley. So 65 was the number they gave us, and we had to close the registrations. And of course there is a limit in the number of people who can be here because of the rain and of course the requirements of the traffic. So we have brought it down in terms of the number of people who can be present at this stadium to 40,000.
Okay, so in terms of the difference, Prime Minister Modi had attended a big diaspora event in Dubai in 2015. What will be different this time around?
In 2015, he had just finished 1 year plus of his premiership. Now he has finished 9.5 plus, probably close to 10 years of premiership. Today he has a different situation with even the Indian diaspora. Today every person from India who's here thinks that he's probably been the best prime minister for us. And that's one of the biggest difference between 2015 and 2024 today. So I feel this is
special also because Prime Minister Modi was the first Indian Prime Minister to visit UAE after 34 years.
42 years.
34 years.
34 years.
34 years. I want to understand from you, in terms of the scale, why do you think we have often seen these very big events that is organized in which the diaspora connects with the Prime Minister, there is a lot of jubilation, there is a lot of celebration, but at the same time, there is that emphasis that the Prime Minister gives on the role of the diaspora in the India story?
See, last man, because of the reforms the Prime Minister has brought, many schemes, the last man life has changed. So we know of many people whose life has changed. So the general goodwill for the Prime Minister is amazing. Everybody just wants to be part of this event, look at him, see him. Just that's all for people.
In 10 years, he has changed the fortune and the future of 1.4 billion people. And that's what makes the difference for us. Every single Indian here realizes it, and they have seen it back in India in terms of infrastructure as well as rest of the financial inclusion and the other facilities which they have given to the countrymen.
Okay, so sorry to add. Go ahead. We are from the business fraternity. Okay, I have business. We have seen how the upswing from the India, imports have become. Like I am from the textile trade. Okay, and then the textile imports from India today have gone up by about 50-60% than it was before. So generally, each and every person's life has been changed, affected. For a businessman, it is more profits, and for a general person, it is more,
India and UAE have signed an agreement called Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, which gives, it's a friendly agreement wherein we allow either parties to have lower customs duty. So that's the most important thing you have to understand. In the last probably 1.5, 2 years, the trade has gone up by almost 15% between the two countries.
50%.
50%, yeah.
50%.
And this cultural connect that we are looking at, you know, what was there pre-2014 and what changed post-2014?
Oh my God. You know, if you see, we go anywhere, today Indians are respected, you know, seen in a different level. You go at the immigration or you go to the custom or you go to any government office, Indians are seen in a different light. You know, our reputation, our respect in the eyes of the government has gone up tremendously. It's a paradigm shift, what we have gone. Anything you want to add?
Even the organizers here have got huge support from the government authorities. So in terms of clearances, in terms of supporting in every possible way, even getting us waivers in some of the places. So it's been probably I can see that difference between the two times, between 2015 and 2020.
In terms of what should we expect here tomorrow? Give us a sense of what will happen in those hours.
Just with 400 people yesterday in this, I was outside and I could see that the emotions and the sound and Ahlan Modi's sound all over was reverberating all over this place. People outside who were there with me, some of the locals, they were saying, oh, this has already started. With just 400 people inside, 500 maybe the volunteers were here. Yeah. So I'm sure with 40,000 people in this stadium, you are going to have an electrifying moment here in this stadium.
To tell you simply, our phone has not stopped ringing since morning. You see, continuously my phone is on. People, we are getting just requests. My ticket has not come. My pass has not come. My pass has not come.
Yeah, I think.
Any important announcement that you're expecting from the Prime Minister?
I mean, Prime Minister, every speech of his, he is an announcement to make. So I'm so sure about it that every speech you hear that. So maybe this speech also we will hear some new announcement from him.
Something new. We are looking forward to it. Yeah.
Thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. So clearly, you know, as we said, there is a lot of anticipation, a lot of excitement. As the organizers were telling us, they are expecting over 50,000 people. It's bright and sunny here in Abu Dhabi. With camera person Mursaleen, this is Maria Shakil for NDTV.